Good morning, good afternoon, or perhaps good evening for you. In short, a warm welcome to you wherever you are for this virtual conference from the APM Planning, Monitoring and Control SIG. My name is Caspar Bartington, and I'm APM's Head of Volunteer and Education Engagement. And it's a real pleasure for me to help kick off the conference this morning, and of course to celebrate the collaboration of the conference committee that has brought this event about. Now, the PMC SIG have worked for several months to create this event. They've built an agenda of pretty impressive speakers with some very valuable insights for you to take away today. And now that's no mean feat, given that our SIG volunteers are volunteers, as well as committee members. They're juggling the demands of other roles and responsibilities. So thank you very much to the organising committee. So whether you're an APM member, perhaps a follower of the SIG, or you just want to develop your understanding of this important area, you're all very welcome today to join us. Now, I'm delighted to hand over to the current co-chair of the PMC SIG, Eddie Hayward. Eddie's now going to walk you through the schedule that she's worked hard with her committee members to develop. So without any further ado, Eddie, it's over to you.
Thanks very much, Caspar, and hello everybody. Welcome to the APM PMC SIG Conference on Project Controls, but not as we know it. My name's Eddie Hayward. I'm currently the co-chair on the APM Planning, Monitoring and Control SIG. I'm also a principal consultant within the BMT's Consulting and Advisory Business Unit. I've got about 20 years experience in project controls and have been involved with the APM for around 10 of those. So as we all know, robust project control system is a key element of delivering successful projects. There are many long-standing and well-practiced methodologies, processes and tools around out there, as well as lots of experienced practitioners. But technology's moved on, and this gives us a greater ability to use the data that we collect to help us to make better informed decisions, as well as providing hopefully greater success in delivering our projects and programs in the first place. So today's conference will give you a bit of an insight into some of the current thinking tools, techniques around project data analytics. Hopefully that they can be used to better clarify and make better use of the data that we all spend lots of our time collecting. Our speakers will take you through their experiences, their thoughts on how we can best use tools that are out there, and present some feedback on some of the research that's been happening in this topic recently. So first of all, Martin will take us through his presentation, a bit more detail on what PDA is about and how we can't ignore the change that's happening, how we work towards that. Jay and Sanjay will run us through a bit more about how technology is influencing how the changes are coming about and what we can do to work with that to get the best information and inform our decisions. We have a group of presenters from Network Rail who are going to talk us through their experiences and how they're using data and tools to manage their projects and portfolios. Stephen Jones will then talk us through implementation of a PPM tool. And finally, in terms of presenters, we've got Naomi Brooks who will talk us through the findings of the research that's been happening on PDA and this sort of hot topic, and how that might be implemented into various things in the future. And then lastly, Keith, who's my co-chair, will wrap up the day's sessions and present back the sort of summary of the day. And so without further ado, I will start the presentation and hand over to Martin.